All right, everyone. Good morning. How you doing? Hope you're doing fantastic today. So, we're writing again. We're here to write. Wait. Do I hear a sound? Yeah. I heard something on the background. I forgot to tab open. That's alright. How is everyone doing? Felt the summer a little today, so no. And it's not wonderful. It's not amazing, Rosvan. Of course it isn't. But we do what we can. We do what we can with what we have, and see where this leads us. All right. Okay. Let me just clean up my glasses real good before we can start moving in again. Okay, so this is all right. This is better, so you don't see the tabs I have opened. We're gonna write again. I don't know for sure what we're gonna do. I think it's about time we can move. I think we've written enough about the universe, about what happened. Now we're gonna start today and go throughout the world. We're gonna do our first mission, and we'll see what Bolsonaro does and how he feels about this. I saw that he got a lot of pressure for saying what he's saying, but eventually it's its own country decision to do what they do and to live with the consequences. For anyone tuning in right now, don't forget there is always the link for the full story in the description down below. It's always good to I haven't done my morning exercise. I still need my morning exercise, but we're gonna go good. At least I'm here at this hour. That's a pro thing. And I don't know what to eat in the mornings. I still am figuring out what to eat in the mornings, so I can have a proper, diet, especially a quarantine diet. But yeah, we have the description down below. We're gonna finish a little with everybody settling in. He's gonna start the live stream. People are gonna watch it. They're gonna comment in the comment section, and that's how they will organize themselves, and that's how they will do it. And now let's go ahead and see what's going on here. Perfectly. Let's see. Let's read the last few sentences and see what we last written, righted. What we've last righted or written. I think it's written, right? Okay. So before sitting in his bed, his stomach grumbled. I should eat something, he thought. Oh yes, I know what I want and I know how to get it, or at least I think I do. He opened he swiftly closed his eyes and licked his lips. That bread, that delicious bread. He opened his eyes and of course, the steamy bread was in front of him. He grabbed it and started stuffing his face with it. As he was eating, he heard a knock on the door. He looked at the clock. Wrote. Alright, it's wrote. Thank you. He looked at the clock and it was 4:46 p.m. He thought, I don't remember anyone planning on visiting me today. Well, let me see what's this about. With his mouth full of bread, he headed to the door and opened it. And of course, sitting in front of him was Dayu with a basket of oranges. To his amazement, he caught the gaze of a familiar face. He caught the gaze. Oh, let me just start the timer. Yeah, we're gonna write for about 2 hours today. Kind of feel like I need to do some stuff around the house, so I can. Alright, let's see. Bam. Alright, let me just close this. This is okay. Can I okay. Let's see if this is better. I'm trying to make it as large as possible, at least the writing. So yeah, we're gonna write for about 2 hours. Let's hope we get at least 1K of words. We're gonna have the daily work count of at least 1K. We need 1K at least, always. And to his amazement, he caught the gaze of a familiar face. Familiar face with familiar eyes. Familiar face. Stunned by it. Familiar face. Carrying a basket of oranges. Carrying a basket of oranges, right? Okay. The microphone is on, right? It is. Damn, this microphone just got me into thinking. All right. Caught a gaze of a familiar face. And as his gaze and amazements and as he caught the gaze, his breath stopped. So I'm trying to at least make it a surprise for him. So he was eating, he had his mouth full of the bread, and he caught Dayu's gaze, and now he stopped breathing, and he will choke. Of course he will choke. But we're trying to describe the gaze a little, what he saw before really understanding. We all know what he saw, but we should describe it a little more, just to be honest. Oh no, just remember I forgot my writing shoes. Oh, I'll get them later. Let's just try and write this. Oh, okay. What happened? What happened? Oh. 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 Oh no. It's okay. Something happened and it appeared differently how it should. Okay. Familiar face. Carrying a basket of oranges. Familiar face. With a basket of oranges in her arms. His thoughts stopped for a second, realizing that he hardly knew his neighbors. He either he didn't know his room neighbors, he didn't know his neighbor well enough, even though Dayu no at all. Staying in the house most of the time. So, as he was lately staying in the house most of the time, he didn't know it, that he didn't know. He didn't meet his neighbors at all. Alright, I think that's better. He got used to staying home and not seeing people, as he was working from home in the past years. He starts realizing that he got used to staying home and not seeing. So you were staying home and not meeting people. Was she my neighbor this whole time? Moonstruck thought in that moment. Or is she crazy? Or is she crazy enough to find me and teleport to my location location ingest in this small time frame. His thoughts continued. Thoughts crazier continued. Alright, so I'm thinking he was thinking crazier and crazier theories about how he was found. Okay. His thoughts. Was she my neighbor in the time, and she knew it? Okay, let's this time. Was she my neighbor this whole time? Was she my neighbor this whole time and she knew it? Moonstruck thought in that moment. Or is she crazy enough to find me and teleport to my location in this small time frame? Since we arrived back, his thoughts continued getting wilder and wilder, while his theories continue getting wilder and wilder, not realizing that that time was still passing and no words were being said, and he was saying no words, Alright. Was she? Okay. Was she my neighbor and she knew it? Or is she crazy enough to find me and teleport to my location? His theories continued getting wilder and wilder, not realizing that he was still passing, that time was still passing and he was saying no words. So now he opened the door, he saw Dayu. It was a big surprise for him. He knew that he didn't met with his neighbors ever, he didn't know who his neighbors were, but he also thought about the possibility of meeting someone crazy. Hi. All right. Oh no. Have I been silent? Have I been silent all this time? Quick ones. Quick. No, quick. Moonstruck. Say something. anything. As he was as Moonstruck was trying to find his words, he did a and since he had bread in his mouth, he got the air like he shouldn't. His airways were blocked, so he started choking. Okay. As Moonstruck tried to breathe in to say anything to Dayu, he forgot that what was I thinking? I forgot that his mouth was full of bread. I forgot that his mouth was full of bread. And so the breath he tried to take in before saying something got a piece of bread stuck in his airways, making him ways blocking his breath and choking him. Is that the right way to say that he was choking because of the breath? He forgot that his mouth was full of bread, and so the breath he tried to take in before saying something got a piece of that bread stuck in his airways, blocking his breath, and unavoidably making him choke. Dayu was still phased for a second, waiting for Moonstruck to say something, but but her wait was interrupted as Moonstruck's face was getting blue due to the choking. She wasted no time, and went and grabbed him, turned it turned him around and did the Heimlich. Oh, I don't know them. How do you write Heimlich? Let me just search Heimlich maneuver. Let's see if I'm pronouncing this right. Heimlich maneuver. Heimlich maneuver. No. Heimlich maneuver. Yeah, it's close. It's close. Yeah, it's getting there. Heimlich maneuver. Alright. Turned him around and did the Heimlich maneuver. Heimlich maneuver. Heimlich maneuver. Yeah. I'm gonna annoy you with the Heimlich maneuver today, right? Sometimes I do. I learn a new thing and a new word, or at least I'm trying to learn to spell it better. Heimlich. And you see, it's weird. Because Heimlich is read Heimlich, but Lich King, I think Lich King. Yeah, Lich King. Lich King is written the same way as Heimlich maneuver. Shouldn't be Heimlich maneuver. No, it's Heimlich because it's German, I think. Is it German? Heimlich maneuver. First aid procedure for dislodging an obstruction from a person's windpipe, not airways, windpipe, something in his windpipe. Okay. Alright, we're learning. But where does the name come from? Oh, it's a German pronunciation. It's the Heimlich. Well, at least they did something good. Alright. So, did the Heimlich maneuver on him. He spat he extruded. Let's see, is this a word, extruded? Is this a good word to use in this situation? Sometimes I feel like, you know, Joey and Friends when yeah, I think it's good enough when he was using like those words that made no sense, when he was using the thesaurus for the letter of recommendation. Sometimes I feel like I'm like that. He extruded the piece of bread with and with tears in his eyes from I don't know, do people usually get some kind of tears when they're choking? Let's see. Choking. Heimlich maneuver. I think they are. Yeah, it gives you a little pressure, right? It gives you a little pressure to get some tears out when you do those, right? All right, let's see. He extruded the piece of bread and then wiped his tears, and then wiped his tears from his tears induced from the pressure in his lungs. I don't know if that's accurate, but from the previous added pressure to his lungs. All right. Sorry about that. Forgot how to speak in reality. Sorry about that. Moonstruck said, forgot how to speak in reality. To speak loudly, not just in my head. I forgot how to speak loudly. To speak. Because he knows he has a lot of theories inside his head, but he usually tells them, but sometimes he forgets that he's not telling them, so he's just talking with his inner voice. He's thinking with his inner voice, but not actually talking. Now I said, for a second there, I forgot I was not thinking out loud. All right. Yes. Sorry about that. Do you have any recommendation for a book with a lot of dialogue, with great dialogue? I should get one of those and see how I should write dialogue and read and maybe understand how I should write a proper dialogue. All right. Sorry about that. For a second there, I forgot I was not thinking out loud. Hi. Dio risponde. So, do you live around here? Or are you just crazy? and tracked me down. Swell. I don't think it. Man, do you really know how to make a girl feel mysterious? You really do know how to make a girl feel mysterious. Alright. We know she is kind of annoyed by him, but she also likes him, but yeah, it's she's single. He's single. They should spice it up. Alright. Man. You really do know how to make a girl feel mysterious. You know what? I'm not even going to answer that. I'm not even going to answer that. You figure it out. Alright, please. Okay, so she's not going to tell Moonstruck her origins, let's say, her why she came, leaving him to what do you call ruminate a little on what he just asked. So he will not ruminate any further. He will just ask and ask until he would get an answer. Alright. I'm not even figured out. Please don't make me figure out stuff. You know. No. Please don't make me figure out stuff. I barely figured out we are. I am not dreaming. That I barely believe I am not in some kind of twisted dream. I barely believe that I am not in some kind of twisted dream. Moonstruck answered while inviting Dayu in. Fine. I live just downstairs stairs. Wait, what? My cat is crying for some reason. Just a second. Just a second, I don't know if I closed her somewhere. I don't think I did, but give me a quick second. Alright, so yeah, my cat just missed me and wanted me to go and see her. Apparently, she couldn't come in my way, and now she wants a lot more attention. Okay. Alright. Just had a cough there, so yeah, I need my writing shoes. Forgot again about the writing shoes. I'll go get my writing shoes. Alright, this is different. This feels different. I can feel the inspiration flowing through my... I don't know what these shoes are, but... my sneakers. Writing sneakers. Alright. So, let's think about... what will they do next? Fine. I just live downstairs and was trying to see if this is reality and was just trying to make a reality check. Also, yes, cat, come here. Come, join. So, I have a cat, and she's now very protrusive. Okay, so I live downstairs and was just trying to make a reality check also. Hello, yes. And you're feeling especially attached today, aren't you? Okay. Will you stay here? Okay. Was just trying to make a reality check also. Now, tell me, do you see the basket? And the fruits? Asked Dayu, concerned. What's up? What's up, cat? Why are you so attached today? Dayu asked, concerned. Okay. Now tell me, do you see the basket? What? Yes, yes. Where do you... What? Yes. This is still reality. But yes, of course. What? Yes, of course. 'Cause my test nearly killed me. When I met you. Yes, of course. What? Yes, of course, this is real. My test nearly killed me. Nearly killed me. A few seconds. Nearly choked me. Nearly choked me to death. Death. And trust me, that is not the way I want to go. That is not the way I want to go. I want to go dead. Should I also... Does this make sense that that's not the way he wants to die? Like, yes, of course this is real. Because my test nearly choked me to death. And trust me, that is not the way I want to go. Out of this world. I want to go out of this world. Yeah, I think this is a pretty okay. It's decent. It's decent. Yeah. Let's see. Wow. Okay, so what happens next? Actually, I don't know what happens next. Okay, it's time for the imagination stone to tell us. What do you think happened next? They met. They had this fun little moment in which one almost died, because those are the best moments, when one almost dies but doesn't. All right, we don't have much time to write today, so let's just not think about it. Let's do a thing like this. Okay. let's close our eyes. If we don't know what's we're going to go next, we're gonna repeat the last 3 phases. Please don't make me figure stuff out. I barely believe that I'm not in some kind of twisted dream. Moonstruck answered while inviting Diane. Fine, fine. I live downstairs and I was just trying to make a reality check also. No, my stone. Okay, a reality check also. Now tell me, do you see the basket in the fruits? Dio asked concerned. What? Yes, of course this is real. Cause my test nearly choked me to death. And trust me, that is not the way I wanna go. Out of this world. Let's see, so is it better that is not the way I wanna go? Or that is not the way I wanna go out of this world. That is not the way I wanna go out of this world. No, I think it's go out. I think that's better. So what are you? So we are neighbors. Now sometimes when you don't really know what's going on, what will go on, just try and make a little conversation and see where that goes. At least hope you will get a little inspired along the way. So let's just create a little normal conversation. So are we neighbors? So were we neighbors? This whole time and didn't even knew it, didn't even know it. So were we neighbors this whole time and didn't even know it? Ask Moonstruck, smiling, knowing deep down that he could live in Buckingham Palace and not know the Queen is living there, or that she owns the place. She owns the place. Alright. Smiling, knowing deep down that he could live in Buckingham Palace and not know the Queen is living there, or that she owns the place. Alright. Moonstruck asked, smiling, with a smile on his face. With a dumb smile on his face, knowing deep down that he could live in Buckingham Palace and not know the Queen is living there, or that she owns the palace, the place. Alright. It's good, it's good. This is good. Apparently we are Apparently we are. So, how are you handling this? Are you getting ready? Are you excited? Are you getting ready? Are you going to start? Did you start searching for Berserker? For Berserker? When will we start assembling for the mission? What? Go. It's been 20 minutes since we came here. I did one push up and was getting ready for a nap. Remember, since we came back. What? As Dayu asked. So Dayu was asking all these questions all at once, overwhelming Moonstruck because he just didn't had so many thoughts in his head. Like he thought he would do that push up, that one push up, that he would take a nap, and then he felt a little hungry, so he materialized that bread. That was all his thoughts. And you asked energetically. With a wave of energy that could overwhelm. No, with an overwhelming wave of energy. An overwhelming. Okay, I forgot. Let me just see if I can catch it fast. No, I couldn't. Alright, with an overwhelming wave of energy. Whew! I thought I lost that. For a second it disappeared from my mind, just like boom. It disappeared, my this assembly of words. And I thought I lost it forever. Okay, with an overwhelming wave of energy. What? Girl, it's been 20 minutes. Girl, it's been 20 minutes since we came back. Did one push up and was getting ready for a nap. You heard the man. You heard the man. He said we should take today off to adjust a little. And boy, that and man, as I was ready to adjust the hell out of myself. Inside jokes for adults, right? The hell out of myself. You can't possibly think about stuff like that at a time like this. Something like what? Napping without concerning myself about anything until I wake up with no alarm. Of course I can. Moonstruck explained furiously. With a seriousness on his face. With a blunt seriousness on his face, because he was serious. He was not thinking about anything, and he was still a little what do you when you work too much, he was still a little tired and he wanted a nap, and he considered that nap to be so vital that nothing else mattered. All right. Yeah, I think we're good enough for me to take a break, because I need to take a quick break. 10-minute break. Let's see, we're not even close. No, we still have a lot to do. Word counter. Until we reach at least 1,000 words, we're not ending this, and we have 500 words already? Oh, that's great. But yeah, I'm gonna take a quick 10-minute break. Sorry about this, it shouldn't have been so early, but yeah, I need to take this 10-minute break and I'll be right back, and we continue the story a little. We're having a little conversation. They're gonna get Dayu and Moonstruck. We're gonna get a little close, you know, as they were talking about stuff, and they're laughing a little, not too much, just enough to, see a spark there. Because why not add everything in here? We're gonna add magic, we add politics, we add love. What else we add? we had disease, we had pestilence, and gods. Isn't this? We had the internet and YouTube. I think this is pretty great. I think this has a lot of things. But yeah, I am going right now on a break, on a 10-minute break. I'll be right back. So stay tuned. Hello, sorry about that. Let's take a couple of minutes off from the timer just to be sure we're actually doing this properly. Alright. I gave myself a minute there. But let's continue. We have 500 more words to go. Let me just see if I can write something here. I'm searching for something. Just a few minutes to let some people know. Alright. Sorry about this. I kind of had a... Okay. Done. Alright, so where were we? Perfect, here we were. I'm kind of thinking what will go on, what will happen next, at least today. They're gonna have a little fun. They're gonna understand. Let me just announce this so we have a proper people around. To go. Just gonna today 1K word count. Perfect. Let's okay. That's good. Now, let's continue. So, something like what? Napping without concerning myself about anything about any other problem, other situation that we are in, until I wake up with no alarm. Of course I can think about that. Moonstruck is playing with a blunt seriousness on his face. Oh, no. Oh, I see. Dayu answered with not shyness, but let's search for a synonym of shyness. Shy synonym. Let me search. Nervous, timid, bashful, sheepish, reserved, reticent. With oh, I see. Then you answered with a little reticence. With a timid voice. She was a little timid because she was thinking about other stuff. as she was thinking of other things men do while alone. Alright. I would recommend you do the same, at least for today, as tomorrow I would recommend you do the same, at least for today, since as tomorrow everything will change for either the better or the worse. You can hang out if you want, but I will nap. Nah, I'll just leave you to your napping. To your napping. And check on you later. Check on you later. And come by later. By later again. I think I will also nap a while. There's too much information I got in this small that I need to figure out also, apparently. It's too much information that I need to figure out also. Dayu said while heading out. Do you have a phone? Moonstruck asked. Yeah, why? I don't know. I don't know. Dayu. So he's trying to get her phone number, of course. And she didn't caught the moment. She didn't get the moment. And now he's trying to explain to her in the most oblivious, no, not the most oblivious, yeah, the most ironic way why he would ask that questions. Do you like cold? No. I just wanted to know if you like cold. I'm trying to see if it's a good enough replica, because you know most of the phones have little pieces of gold in it, and people that just collect those phones can eventually get some gold from them. I think they did. Let me just see. Olympic gold out of phones. Okay, hey, this why? The gold. Oh, I wrote Olympic God instead of gold, and I was getting Hades, ancient Greek god Cerberus, pop sockets, grip, and stand for phones and tablets. Oh, this was an Amazon.com thing. Gold. Okay, Tokyo 2020. Tokyo 2020 had first announced it would be making its medals out of recycled electronics way back in February 2017, asking the public to donate its old or unwanted phones. Gold, silver, and bronze were extracted from phones with the same method used in Vancouver 2010 Olympic and Paralympic Winter Games. Okay, that's why I wanted to make that association, because you can get gold from the phones. Of course, you won't, if you don't have hundreds and thousands of phones, you can't get any reliable gold. But let's say if you're the Tokyo Olympics and you have a lot of followers that could donate their old phones for that, that is a good way to do it. Alright, so let's just go on. Like hoarding gold. I just wanted to make sure you donate. I don't know, Dario. I do enjoy the thought of collecting hundreds of phones to get the gold inside of them and create my own Olympic medal, same as Tokyo. The thought of collecting hundreds of phones to get the gold inside of them and melt it into my own medal, same as the Olympic. Create my medal, same as Tokyo Olympics. Same as Tokyo Olympics. Needed phones to create the gold silver and bronze metals. I do enjoy the thought of how to get the gold inside of them and melt it into a metal. CMS Tokyo Olympics. Your phones create their medals to create. Oh, almost. Okay, their medals. Alright. How's everyone doing? Feeling inspired today? Are you working? It's 2nd of April, so no jokes anymore. Apparently people are very depressed lately. As I saw a lot of news yesterday of people not enjoying any jokes about the current situation, and it's weird. You should always be able to joke even on about the impending doom. But yeah, don't make false news. No false news. But the jokes are great to make. Well, not anymore, apparently. Because 2nd of April is lost. Okay. I think one of the good jokes would have been yesterday that a vaccine was found. Another vaccine was found. That would have been a great April Fool's. I'm still waiting for those Chinese people to barge into my home and just wearing masks tell me that I was just punked, you know. It was a sick joke, that's why they were wearing all their masks. But yeah, other than that, I don't think about anything else. So let's go ahead. Something else. You could give me your phone number. I need your phone number. Well, not I need your phone number. Of course. Well, not need per se. How per se? How do you write per se? Per se. Oh, this word, this will. Per se. I don't know how to spell that word. Well, I found prsa in Slovakia. Per se. Let's see, have I? So, per se. Alright, I kind of forgot these are two words. Okay, pandemic versus epidemic. And they kind of give me these commercials lately, since I've watched a lot of news about what's going on, how are they rising. So yeah, by tomorrow we should have 1 million cases, so that's awesome, isn't it? Oh, well, at least we know they're testing, and the more the testing, the more we can control this. So that's awesome. It's not surprisingly that we get so many new results as every country starts testing and testing and testing, and we're still good for now. Well, we're not good because we're all inside, and especially now that the warmth is coming is a little. Ooh, it's gonna be so hard. It's gonna hit so hard in so many countries. All right, let's continue. Let's continue. I need your number, of course. Well, not need per se, but want, so I can call you later when I wake up, if you want to get by, not get by, if you wanna come over and talk about if you want to come over when I can, not but want it, just in case I want to talk to you. You know, the main function of the phone. Right. You don't have to be an a-hole about this. No, said Moonstruck while laughing. I'm sorry. I sound like an a-hole, I guess. No, it's okay. So the thing was that you didn't think about why would he ask such a question, so we will so she acknowledged that it was a little her fault that she got this. Nah, I had this coming. I had this coming. But nice to see the weird associations your brain makes. Here it is. Thanks, said Moonstruck. while keeping the door open as Dayu was leaving. So see you later. Sure. It's time for her to also be ironic, a little, with a hint of irony. Let's see. How would she be ironic? What could she say? What could she say to throw him off his game? She could say no, but they're all in this together. That was a song that was played a lot on Disney Channel? No, it wasn't Disney Channel then, it was Jetix, I think. Okay, let's think. Thanks, said Moonstruck while keeping the door open as I was leaving. See you later. Nah, but you're not. I don't think so. Think so. No. No, she said with a serious face. But maybe you will see me in a while. Haha. Yeah. This is a reference to, see you later, alligator. In a while, crocodile. Yeah, I think this is pretty good. No. But maybe you'll see me in a while. Clearly referencing that cartoon with the alligator. Let me just see. What was the name of the cartoon? What was the name of that cartoon? See you later, alligator. Anyone know the name of the cartoon? In a while, crocodile. Oh. Oh, come on. What was the name of that cartoon? Because I see here we have a lot of oh, Walligator. Walligator. And let's name him here, because apparently it's not so easy to find. Was it Walligator? Yeah, let me just see. Alright. Yeah, this is it. Let's see if I can just show it to you also, in case you don't remember it. Let's okay, just tell me if you can I mean, I'll see if you can hear it. So of course, here it is. This is Walligator. But I don't think you can hear it. Can you see? Were you able to hear it? I don't think you were able to hear it. Oh, I kinda hate these things, but maybe I'll try a new streaming service eventually. I'll check the other one. I think there is another one, Streamy or something like that. Streamlabs. I'm not sure. I'm gonna try those also, but I already got a little used to this interface. So maybe this is okay. Maybe this one's alright. Alright. Now, she said with a serious face. But maybe you'll see me in a while, clearly referencing that cartoon with the alligator. The Walligator cartoon. Alright, and let's do something. No. The Walligator cartoon. So, right, let's write further. As she head out the door. Ah, you're good, Moonstruck said. Actually, I'm better, she answered. Okay, so she answered perfectly. Alright, let's just go ahead and let's say the days have passed and we go to day 1. Let's go. This will be a new chapter, so chapter 8, 9. Let's see, returning home. How much? I think we had just a small smidge. Oh, I think it's enough for a chapter. Okay. So we can, let me just see some word count. Yeah, 2000 word, that's pretty decent for a chapter, so, oh no, we had a summoning. Preparing for takeoff. This is chapter 8. Let's not forget to... Oh, it's like I'm dyslexic sometimes. Chapter 9. Is this chapter 8? 9, yeah. 9. Let's do yeah, this will be a whole subchapter. And now we go to chapter 10. Chapter 10. Let's do it. Let's do it. All right. We don't know if they met, if Moonstruck and Dayu met that day. Probably didn't, because they took a nap. And maybe we'll find out later if they met or didn't met that day. But let's see, what will they do? 10. Okay. As Chad was sitting in his room the first day after they came back, he noticed a notification being displayed. It was a live video. It was a live event going came back. He heard his phone vibrating, looked at it and noticed a notification. Moonstruck was going live in 1 hour. Let me just think a little bit. In 5 hours. Yeah, 5 hours. And I'll probably do... Oh, no, I'm not gonna tell you anything. Was going live in 5 hours. He then knew things will get intense. Then knew things are about to start. No. He dismissed the notification as he acknowledged 6 hours, actually. No. Noticed the notification. A live event. Moonstruck was now live. I thought for a moment of just writing that what everyone saw, but I think that's just too much non-information to add there, as everyone was looking at their phones, seeing a notification. What were they doing? When they saw the notification, and I think we can write that so we can know that they prepared a little, like the space they were going to teleport in, and yeah. No, I think we can do it. We can do it later on. Actually, you know what? Let's do it. Let's write a comment here. Comment. Please. I'm talking to myself. I'm begging myself. Please also write about how everyone got prepared their personal space to not be seen when they teleport. All right. Let's it's good. This comment function is very good, because I'm not really in the mood again. I don't really want to lose the focus of this. We will write eventually when we get to the editing phase, and I think we will be the opposite type of persons, because usually on the editing phase you trim it down, you trim the book down. I think we will trim it up. We will add stuff to it more. So yeah, let's continue. Let's check where this phone looked and noticed a notification. Moonstruck was now live. He clicked on it and saw a black screen. There was a background song playing, very not, and saw back screen. He heard silent song. He could hear a silent song in the background, but nothing else. What is going on? He thought. All right, he heard at a very loud volume. All right. A very loud sound was then heard. Came out of his phone. A loud sound came out of his phone. Then came out of his phone. All right, I think we're wait. Let's use all right. Wait. I think we're something like this. I think we're oh wait yeah, this should be better. Moonstruck voice could be heard as his ultra, as his powerful, not powerful, as his voice level got lower to an acceptable level. His voice level got lower to an acceptable level without any screeching, any sound burn coming out from the burnt sound, without any burnt sound coming out of the phone anymore, coming out from the video anymore. Alright, I guess one of you saw it. I guess one of you saw it. Yo, who is there watching this? Moonstruck asked. Actually, just give me 2 seconds to understand this streaming app better. Just give me two more seconds to understand this streaming app better. Some more mumbling. Sounds were heard. Meanwhile, Jürgen also saw the notification. Meanwhile, no, Jack also saw the notification and entered the live stream. Alright, just give me a second here. So I'm trying to say that he was like doing as I do sometimes when I don't understand what's going on, what's missing from the application, what should be improved. Just like that, I'm doing in the book. All right, just give me a second. This should be up here. Moonstruck's voice was heard mumbling while barely voice was barely heard as he was mumbling things over. Okay, Moonstruck's voice was barely heard as he was mumbling things behind a black screen. It should be up here. Let me do volume and up here. Yes, perfect. Can you properly hear me now? Hear and see me now? Asked Moonstruck while the volume came to an acceptable level and also the background buzzing disappeared. Alright. Disappeared. As Moonstruck, while the volume came to an acceptable level, a nozzle background noise and disappeared. Dayu woke up and saw the notification also, and quickly clicked on it, but a notification notifying her that the battery is low was displayed. Notification notifying, advising her that the battery is low. The battery is low was displayed. The notification with low was displayed. This click on it. Oh no, I forgot to charge the phone. She said while running to the kitchen. Yeah, to the kitchen and plugging in her phone. She clicked on it and could hear Moonstruck talking and repeatedly saying, "Can you see me now? How about now?" As eventually a small portion of the screen displayed Moonstruck in the kitchen she was familiar with in her previous visit to his place. Ha! Yes. See, we go in circles, but I think, oh, it's 2 hours. That's perfect. I don't feel like... Okay. Let's see. Let's see how much we've written today. I think today is not a good day for writing. Today is a good day to do stuff. And I did my writing. Let's see, word count. I did my writing for today. I am very awesome for it. Yes, and I have 1,000 now. Where is the come on, opera. Why aren't you sent? Okay, here it is. We have these words. We have 1,092 words in 2 hours. Oh, this is so good. And it's 6,000 characters on the dot. That's cool. Let's see. Can I put something here? We need a background. We need a background, don't we? Like in the moments in which we're not writing, I will just close the writing and I'll just put a background. Let me think of a background. Let me just do a little working here. I think we have enough writing for today. We have 1,000 words, so back up your work. If you're at this point, let me just do that also. Alright. Backup number 10. Alright, backup is done. I think it's enough for today. As I told you, I didn't feel enough inspiring energy to write like a big juicy plot. But we did manage to do a little small circle since the beginning of the day until now. No, she knew the kitchen, she recognized the kitchen as she went here before. Alright, and I'll see what I'll do today, but until then, what was I supposed to do? What did I want to do today? Oh yeah, we should check out the background. We should check out the background image. I don't know what should it be. Oh, why would... No, this won't be, or it could be. Check this out. Oh, let me just put it right here. So when we're alright, this is better. Something like this. I don't know. I feel like we can find something better, something more cheerful than this, even though we're writers in the quarantine. I feel like there's a better way to... Oh no, why doesn't my... Okay, my chair let me do this. No, I feel we need something better. We're gonna put the nebula on. Gonna think back. Yeah, we could do this as a background. I like the universe more. Yeah, we could do this as a background as we talk about stuff. Actually, like this. Actually, let's make it smaller. Something like this, and we put it right here. Alright. And this is by the end, when we reach the end of the stream and I'm not writing anymore. We should have a beautiful place to hang out, right? We stop the counter usually. Let's stop that counter because I still... Alright, maybe today I will see more counter apps for OBS. so we can have the hours which we're working in a better way, because sometimes I stop the counter, and if I don't close it also, when I turn it back on, I get like 15 hours, and I don't know why is that. But yeah, I'm not trying to do a lot of improvement at once, because as many people told me, not told me personally, but gave advice, trying to a lot. I know there's a lot of improvements to be made, but I'm trying to do them gradually, as I'm learning new things to how to do things. As probably you heard when I tried to put that Walligator commercial intro. Well, you didn't heard that that I played it. I played it and no sound seemed to come out, so I don't know if it came or not. I'll search for it later. But yeah, I'm trying to improve these things. I do enjoy writing at least 1,000 words a day, but I do enjoy it more when I have, some juicy things to write about, and some excitement, and I get to 2,000, hey, sometimes even 3,000. I think we got 3,000, but I think it was just one day. And yeah, I'll see some maps, I'll see some changes. Maybe by tomorrow you'll see some changes to the format. Well, not big changes, just small details. As I'm not going to change the format, I'm still going to write, I'm still going to think, I'm going to talk about what we're writing, and read what we're writing, what I'm writing. And yeah, I'm gonna see how we're gonna make this more entertaining, more, not entertaining, as interactive, more interactive, where we're going, what we're seeing, what countries we're gonna speak about, and stuff like that. And we're gonna organize better our story. But yeah, this was all for today's stream. We've reached 1,000 words, and yeah, don't forget to subscribe if you managed to resist until this point in time, and if you're new. So yeah, to get notification, I'm going live Monday to Friday at 11 a.m. GMT +2, 9 a.m. GMT, and the rest you can figure it out, I hope. So yeah, that will be all for today. Thank you for watching, thank you for staying by. This is Road to Writer, and have a wonderful day, and get focused out there. Get focused and don't get bored. See you.